Even though it looks like edge of the world, Munshyari is never the destination. It's always the start of something beautiful. It is a place where you stop and let it go. All the desires, all the pain, all that's meaningful and misunderstood. You can see yourself departing from what was so real once and entering into a realm of unquiet woods. As I mentioned earlier, after Thal, the proximity to Greater Himalayas seems pretty evident. The flora, fauna, density of population, in fact the quality of tarmac feels different.
So I'm a little worried about that part. Patet! Patet! So tired. Oh, it's hard to wait. So tired. Beyond Thal somewhere. A little tired.
It's a gradual change till about Birti, a village with a 110-meter waterfall, a place way better than anything I can ever imagine. One thing that I love about traveling out here is the water that you get to drink, coming out of fresh springs, and nothing ever tastes like this. After a stretch of around 24 kilometers and approximately a 1000 meter of ascent in altitude, the first thing you see as the road levels off is Kalamuni, from where you get the first glimpse of the snow-covered peaks of Panchachali. Finding accommodation here is real easy, even if you're a fan of spontaneity or a prey of tight budget. A ritual after getting there is to find our best friend in Munshyari, Gangu. And this is not even Munshyari, it's Kalamuni. I'm not very aware of the history of the place, but looking at its geography, it makes sense why anyone might build a place of worship over here, be it a temple. And if the weather doesn't allow, it's more than reasonable to stay here overnight. Not very far from Kalamuni is starting off a trail that takes you down the ridgeline of the mountain to a place that in the first instance looks like ruins of a civilization with decapitated structures made out of stones. I have to be the first person to arrive. It's a wild guess, and if you follow this trail along the ridgeline, it takes you to Thamri Kund, an untouched lake right in the middle of the forest.
There's just these two creatures and me.
Once you have the momentum, you can explore another trail as you come close to the city center.
हाँ? क्या बोलती है?
गुलाब का ये
तो हर्ष गाइड कर रहा है हमें?
गलत भी हो सकता है, 3 रास्ते थे।
पर गाइड तुम कर रहे हो ना?
हाँ
अच्छा,
पक्का ये था।
हाँ तो यही होगा फिर।
कुंड में जाते हैं ऐसे। मधुमेश्वर कुंड वो आता है 9 बजे, केचुअल आता फिर। मकान में
कैसे जाओगे?
बैठ जाते हैं जाके।
कहाँ जाना पड़ेगा? ये लेक के उस पार जाके उधर से।
यार वहाँ से लग रहा था इधर से जाना पड़ेगा।
कंडाली बोलते हैं?
Tribal Heritage Museum is an effort by an octogenarian, Mr. Sher Singh Pangti, to preserve a culture of the local tribal society called Bhautiyas, also known as Shokas.
पर्वतीय क्षेत्रों में प्रचलित 1.5 सिर के आयतन का मापक लकड़ी का पात्र और 1 मीटर 90 इंच होता था। सन 1957 में भारत सरकार ने मापतौल के मापक को मैट्रिक प्रणाली में परिवर्तित किया। ये डिस्टिलेशन सिस्टम से दारू बनाने का उपकरण चावल अथवा जौ पकाकर इसमें कुछ दिन तक जान का सेवन करने के पश्चात शेष अंश को किसी बर्तन में रखकर हल्की आंच में पका लें। मुख्य पात्र से निकलने वाले भाप को द्रवित करने के लिए सबसे ऊपर रखी जाती है ठंडा पानी डाल के रहने से भाप द्रवित होकर जो शुद्ध दारू कहलाता है। अतिशीत प्रधान क्षेत्र होने के कारण अतीत में घर घर जाम दारू मिलता था और सभी लोग इसका सेवन करते थे। शासन की ओर से भी इसके बनाने और सेवन पर किसी प्रकार का प्रतिबंध नहीं था। आपके सम्मुख ऊपर जो वाद्य यंत्र है सामूहिक नृत्य है।
Normally, Khalia Top should be the priority after settling down in Munshyari, which is a 7-kilometer trek starting not very far from Munshyari itself. But this time around we had a different plan.